Today I am going to show you some nice tasty starter which is called Tex Mex Tarts. If you like to know how to make it, keep watching. To make these Tex Mex Tarts, we require 12 to 14 tart cases, half cup each of roasted red and yellow peppers which are cut into cubes, Monterey Jack or cheddar cheese which is grated, yellow corn which is boiled. You need quarter cup of mayonnaise sauce, 2 tablespoons of jalapeno chilies finely chopped, 2 tablespoons of coriander or cilantro, so to say finely chopped, 1 teaspoon each of taco seasoning and chili flakes, and salt and pepper to taste. To make this tart mixture, first we have to put the peppers in a big bowl, and to which we are going to add all the ingredients turn by turn and mix it really well. This is the cheese and the corn, the jalapeno chilies, parsley or coriander, cilantro, whatever you would call it, mayonnaise, a little bit of salt because we are going to also add taco seasoning which is quite salty, so we should not add too much salt from the beginning. Here is a teaspoon of taco seasoning. This is nice and spicy and tasty, adds a tang to all the Mexican dishes. Chili flakes, nice and hot, and mix it all together. You have to mix it really well till all the ingredients are incorporated and mixed very nicely, and this is one of the quickest appetizer one can make. After mixing this here, all we have to do is fill the tart cases with this mixture and bake them for 5 to 7 minutes. Now this mixture is ready to be filled in the tart cases. I am going to show you. You require about a tablespoon of mixture per tart case because these are rather small, and if you happen to have the bigger ones around, then maybe you can put a little more mixture. You fill the rest of the tarts like this. These tart cases are little fragile, so only problem here is that you cannot fill them and keep it for too long, otherwise they can get soggy. After filling them all, these are ready to go in the oven, and we are going to just bake them at 160 degrees centigrade or 320 Fahrenheit for 6 to 7 minutes. So this is our nice and tasty Tex Mex tart recipe.
Hi, I'm Kamini Patel and I've been vegetarian. Don't forget to click on the bell icon for notifications for my new videos. Today's recipe is going to be a Jain Dal Samosa. So first I'm going to start with making the samosa dough. This dough is a simple one made out of white flour, about a cup. I'm going to add some ajwain, a teaspoon and a half of salt, a few spoons of oil, about a tablespoon or 2. Then I'm going to add some water. I'm going to use a fork first. I'm going to add my water slowly. You want a soft dough, so it's easier to roll out. So you want to keep a soft hand while you're rolling the dough. You have to treat the dough very preciously. So my dough is nice and firm now. So while I let it rest, I'm going to cover it with a paper towel and a little sprinkle of water. This will ensure the dough stays well until I'm ready to roll it out. So now I'm going to make my filling. It's very simple filling. So I'm going to add about a cup of cooked chana dal and half that amount of moong dal, then a teaspoon of amchur powder, and 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, a teaspoon of salt, and now I'm going to add some fresh mint leaves, finely chopped. I would say half cup, but again, that's a personal choice. The bit of green adds a little bit of freshness. So now I'm going to put this into my filling, bring it back, and just smash it with the back of a fork to combine it well. So now just smash it with the back of a fork and just combine it well to ensure all the masalas are well distributed. So now that my filling is ready, I'm going to first turn on the heat to my oil, and so now I can take my dough out. So I'm going to make mini samosas. So I'm going to take small round balls, and I'm going to take some extra flour, roll it in, and gently roll into small rotis. The key to good rolling is to keep a light hand on your rolling pin, and it should turn on its own clockwise. So I think I'm happy with my size. So now I'm going to cut the roti in half. Then I apply a little water on one corner, and then I fold the unwet side, get on top. There you have. Just gently tap it down to fasten, and then you put in a little bit of filling. Leave a little room on top so you can seal with a little more water. Just gently pinch it down. Now I'm ready to fry. So we place it in the hot oil. So if it's a good hot oil temperature, your samosas should be done within a few minutes. Flip them over once if you feel, and then remove them once they're nice and golden brown. So this is my recipe for Gujarati Dal Samosas.
Holi is a festival of colors, joy, fun, frolic, being with your family and friends. And this won't be complete without food. Today I'll be showing you a very easy to make snack called as Ulli Vadai. And to know how to make it, stay tuned. I have a bowl here, and I'm going to be adding my first ingredient, which is gram flour or besan. This is 1 cup. After besan, I'm adding rice flour. It's around 1/3 cup. We'll add some salt to taste. And then I'm going to be adding all these ingredients, some chopped ginger, green chilies, and some curry leaves. You can add them whole, or you can just tear them like this. In goes some hing, which is dissolved in water, and the main ingredient, which is onions. Now here I have 2 medium-sized onions which I have taken, and I have sliced them. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to mix this together, the dry ingredients. In the meanwhile, what we'll do is, we'll keep oil for heating. So let's keep this aside and let's heat our oil. So while the oil heats, let's give this one mix. Now, the idea of not adding water along with the onions, like I said, is onions is going to ooze out some moisture of its own, and we don't want to make this into a really thin batter. Just give this one mix, and we'll add water little by little. And mix this. So let's give this one mix. I think I can add some more water. that's about it. Now that our batter is ready, let's deep fry them. So now our oil is getting heated. Let's add the batter. You can make this even with finely chopped onions if you don't want to slice them. Don't crowd your pan. I think 4 are enough for the first batch. And don't be in a hurry to even turn them. Let them cook for a few seconds and then we'll flip them to the other side. As you can see, there is obviously a change in color. These look nice, golden brown. I am not going to fry them more than this. There are a few people who like it a little more caramelized, but I'm not going to do that. This stage, I'm going to remove these and drain it on absorbent paper. Now let's continue the same process with the rest of our batter. Now you know how to make these easy pakoras, right? This Holi, instead of spending time in the kitchen, spend it with your family and friends.